The first people that came to America were my grandparents, who were your great great grandparents. They left Germany because things were tough. My grandmother had a son. She had been a single mother, and when she remarried, her husband wanted to bring her to America. And at that time, my father was almost 3 years old, and she had to leave him behind in Germany. He had been living with his grandparents. Well, with my grandmother, um, she had what you call a goiter growing on her neck. It was from thyroid. And I remember her telling me that she was scared to death that when she went through physicals and things like that, it took them 2 days to process through Ellis Island, that she was scared to death that they would turn her away. But they didn't. My father, when he came over, his passport and on the ship manifest named him as Johann Cam. Eventually, when he became a citizen, that name changed to John. He was also known as Hans, and Hans is John in German. In Germany, things were getting tough. Hitler was power, and there were no jobs for young people. And that's when his grandparents, who raised him, wrote to his mother and stepfather in America. So they took a train to Hamburg. They got on a boat called the SS New York. He traveled, took about 10 days to cross the ocean. Well, when he came to America, he came into New York. Think of New York as being, even at that time, a big city. He really had never, and from New York, he went to work in his parents' mother and stepfather's bakery in Philadelphia, which was another big city. So it was quite different for him than a small farming community that he came from in Germany. He never mentioned racial discrimination towards him. He was very likable. I know he couldn't speak English at first. His parents tried to send him to school to learn English, which didn't work out too well. But he was a very good soccer player, and he was very well liked. He had a fun personality, very well liked no matter what. He joined, his parents signed him up with a boys' club in Philadelphia, and he played soccer. So he was very good and was in the newspaper a lot. And so he made a lot of friends through that, and nothing was ever mentioned about racial discrimination against him at that time.